But perhaps the party atmosphere put Michael off his stride. He picked up some oversteer and lost control in Saturday morning practice. It proved to be a huge error. Because of the damage, he switched to the T car for qualifying and gained a 10-place grid penalty. But whilst one Ferrari will be 18th, Rubens Barrichello starts his home Grand Prix on pole position next to good friend Juan Pablo Montoya. And with the full backing of the crowd, he hopes to end his rotten run of luck at Interlagos. Threatened all morning and arrived just before the start. Tyre choice will be critical. But these are conditions Michael thrives in. He still could be the one to watch, even starting behind the Jordan. Coulthard won here in the wet 3 years ago and wants to get a good result at his 150th and last race with McLaren. Most teams opt for intermediates, but Renault decide to take a risk on dry tyres and a two-stop strategy for both their drivers. Button's engine is smoking and the race hasn't even started yet. For the last time in 2004, the cars get away. Barrichello retains his lead. Montoya goes to block Kimi, but is forced to restrain Massa instead. Montoya may have a special helmet design this weekend, but it can't stop him conceding third to fellow South American Massa. Renault's gamble on the dry tyres is sending Alonso backwards. The Michelin intermediates are stronger on the wet track, enabling Raikkonen to snatch the lead from the local boy. Massa and Montoya are not out of the frame yet either. Even on the Bridgestone tyres, Felipe curbs Montoya's charge for third. Things are turning bad for Williams. Button ignores his engine woes to steal fourth from Montoya and third from Massa. Then Juan Pablo gets his own back on the Sauber. The weather conditions are improving, but it's not quite time to take dry tyres. Although Alonso has to make do with what he's got. Raikkonen increases his lead from Barrichello, while a still smoking Button puts a move on Massa again. Jensen's giving it all he's got. He takes fourth, but surely his time is limited for this Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher is slowly making his way through the pack. He takes ninth from Klein, but gets caught out by the slippery curbs. At least he gets a clear view of all the cars he has to repass. This isn't what Ross Brawn expects from a driver of his caliber. Barrichello is coming back at Kimi. He's only finished this race once in more than 10 attempts, but if he could win here, it would be amazing. It's looking good. And the crowd are ecstatic. Button's engine finally expires. A sorry end to a brilliant season with 10 podium finishes. Meanwhile, the weather is improving and McLaren prepare dry tyres for Kimi. Montoya is also making the change. This could be a pivotal moment in the race. It's going to be a close call. Very close indeed. Neither driver says after you, but Kimi has the inside and takes the position. Patrick Head is straight back on the radio to tell his man to get in front. And Montoya willingly obliges, using the McLaren slipstream. Alonso has acted as a barometer for the rest of the pit lane. Dry tyres are the way to go. But Barrichello stayed out too long and rapidly slips down the order. It does give Massa one lap at the top of the timing pages at his home race. Coulthard made mincemeat of Schumacher here in 2001, and he's got the upper hand now. There's not enough room, so Michael has to yield. Renault's gamble on tyres gave Alonso the lead, and one less pit stop has put him out of sync. He exits the pits sixth, but this will soon become third after everyone else has stopped. It's Jaguar's last Grand Prix. And their drivers take the phrase going out with a bang a little too literally. Webber's attempt to pass clean failed, ending his 2 years at Jaguar on a very flat note. By the third round of stops, Barrichello is fifth, but some handiwork from Ferrari gets him out ahead of this battle for fourth. Ralph's on the pace, and when Alonso makes a mistake, he seizes his chance. But when Ralph locks up, Fernando pays him back. Jaguar's final pit stop is a touching moment for all. Montoya stayed ahead of Raikkonen through the last round of stops, but Kimi is hanging on. There's a battle of wits going on here, as they will both be McLaren drivers next season. But it's Montoya that stakes his claim as the number one and takes a magnificent victory at Interlagos. He led the race here in 2001, but got punted out by Verstappen. This time, the triumph is all his. And it's a fitting way to end his career with Williams.
Nice job. What a race, man. What a race. This is good.
He is only the third non-Ferrari winner this year. After 9 years and 51 podiums with McLaren, Coulthard finished a disappointing 11th, while his teammate was only 1 second behind Montoya at the flag.
It's unbelievable, to be honest. It was a really hard race. I made one mistake, and Kimi got right behind me, and I thought, oh, just don't do anything stupid. Just keep it in the road, and I did towards in the end. No, it's fantastic. It's been 4 years with Williams. We had up, down, and everything, and I think to close this 4 years with a win is unbelievable.
In the final reckoning, the Ferraris are in a league of their own, while Button and Alonso finish ahead of last year's championship contenders. Ralph ties with Coulthard even with his absence, and Pitsonia did well in only 4 outings. Glock was only 1 point behind his experienced teammate, and only 5 drivers failed to score. VAR were Ferrari's nearest rivals, but with 143 less points. Renault beat Williams and McLaren into submission, and Minardi rounded all off.